Hello, I'm Richard Higgs from Harold Stevens. We are later life financial planning specialists, and today I'm going to take you through the 10 reasons why you should use Harold Stevens for your inheritance tax planning. So let's get straight into it. Number one is that we offer a local face-to-face ongoing service. So we really feel it's important when deliberating important decisions around your finances, around your estate planning, inheritance tax planning, that advice is delivered and deliberated on a face-to-face basis. We do have the facility to deal online, but we feel that partly the demographic that we're dealing with, we prefer to deal with clients in later life, and we feel it's really important to have that, offer that old-fashioned face-to-face service on the high street. So we have a welcoming, relaxed style living room type office to make you as comfortable as possible, and we'll often have meetings with yourself and your wider family where we can really get to know you and get to know the family dynamics and really understand what makes you tick, and also going forward as well, we kind of get to know you at our regular ongoing reviews with you, and that's really important, so we know what your personality is, what your belief system is, what the context of any advice is. So really we feel that in this day and age, to offer that kind of ongoing face-to-face kind of old-fashioned type level of service where you can just pop in and see the team whenever you need to, or see me whenever you need to, is a really kind of a real value to our type of clients in the local community. Number two, so we offer a combined financial and legal estate planning service, which means that we are offering financial planning in terms of investments and tax advice and investment planning and inheritance tax planning, but also legally wills, lasting power of attorney, all the way through to after you've passed away, to deal with probate and the estate and the transfer of wealth to the next future generation. We feel it's really important to offer that combined level of service and advice. It means that you're getting joined up advice, which is all linked in, and you're not getting this situation where you've got different professionals dealing with different things, which may not necessarily offer joined up proper advice with you at the heart of it, really. So we think it's important to offer that full level of ongoing service. We can offer holistic advice in later life. We don't know anyone else that's doing that, and so that's definitely an advantage of dealing with us for inheritance tax planning and also all aspects of your financial and legal planning. Number three, we are accredited with SOLLA, the Society of Later Life Financial Advisors. This is really important because it's an accreditation, it's the gold standard really, accreditation for advising clients in later life. It's a very strict, select application process. Yes, we have all the qualifications like the Chartered Financial Planning, and I'm a fellow of the PFS, which is the highest accreditation a financial advisor can get. But in addition to that, the SOLLA qualification is much more of a practical qualification. It involves an interview process, it involves role plays with industry specialists, and it really tests your specialist knowledge for dealing in later life, whether that's care or inheritance tax or anything to do with later life financial planning issues. But it also tests all your kind of soft skills, the way you deal with certain situations, the way you talk to clients. They throw in curveballs that you deal with in a live situation. So I'm pleased to say that we got maximum marks when we went through the appraisal process here. But it does mean that if you have inheritance tax issues, or whether you have any sort of later life financial planning issues, it's really important to look for a SOLLA accredited advisor. So that's important to note, really. Number four, we are building the very best later life community in the UK. That's our mission. That's the reason for why we're here. And so what that means is we've collaborated with lots of other individuals and organisations and charities in the local community to really make this the very best later life community that it can be. So we've got lots of different charities, we've got care providers, we've got dementia charities, we've got lots of different organisations that we're dealing with, and it does mean that we can signpost people to other organisations that can specialise in what you might be interested in. So we not only do we deal with the kind of financial and legal side of things, we have a whole array of network that can help you in all parts of your life. So we think that's good. We've got the Later Life Summer Fair coming up at the end of July, which we're helping to organise with Home Instead. And we meet regularly with the other members of the Later Life Network and are constantly collaborating on events and things going on in the local community. So it does show that we've got a real commitment to the later life community. I've just become a trustee at Brace, which is obviously a local charity helping to defeat dementia. So it does show that we've got this real heartfelt commitment to the local community. Number 5, we have a sole focus on later life financial planning. We don't know of any other financial advisors, perhaps you can let us know, but we're not aware of any other firms that purely deal with just later life financial planning. There are firms that kind of do deal with that, but alongside everything else, almost as like a bolt-on to everything else. Whereas our focus, our expertise and our specialism is just on later life financial planning. What that means is that we deal with inheritance tax planning on a day-to-day basis. It's pretty much what we do. So we have specialists. Our knowledge is very deep in terms of our expertise with inheritance tax planning. So if you are local and you're in need of inheritance tax planning, we're the natural choice because that's what we do on a day-to-day basis. Number 6, we are vulnerability champions. We have won national awards for the way we deal with clients in later life and who have vulnerabilities. So we're really proud of our achievements as a small local independent firm. To be recognised on a national level has been amazing, and pretty much all we do is to improve the level of service and experience really for those in later life. So it's just nice to hear it from independent adjudicators rather than just from myself. So it's good to hear if you're in later life itself or you have family members who are more vulnerable. It's good to know that we've set up all our systems and processes and all our touch points to deal with those scenarios and to adjust our services accordingly, according to your own vulnerabilities. Number 7, we focus all of our work on long-term ongoing relationships. So like I said at the start, in terms of being local and face-to-face, it does mean that we can get to know clients really well over time and their families, which means we can provide the very best level of advice, not just now, but also going forward, take into account your changing circumstances, your changing health, your changing life situations. Life happens over time, and so does the rules around inheritance tax and financial planning and legal arrangements. Things change over time, so it's really important that you establish ongoing long-term relationships with clients, and we feel that we're best placed with those relationships with clients to provide the very best level of service to not only you but also your families in the future. Number 8, I've put down the Harold Stevens team. So you don't just deal with the advisor here, the whole team is really important in providing the level of service that we offer. So right through from having Laura right on the front desk, see that friendly face that you see when you first enter the office or phone into the office, that's usually Laura. Right through to our community engagement officer, Amy, who can help you with find signposts to different organisations that can help and provide that level of community care and involvement in this area of Bristol. Right through to people like Nadine and James, who you've probably run into contact with in terms of providing administrative support or technical support, and Vicky as well, who makes sure that everything is, all the processes are really robust within the office, and we're providing the very best level of robust services, compliance services to you. So the whole team is here and takes great pride in helping you, getting to know you. So just wanted to emphasise that it's not just the advisor, it's the whole team that can help you over time. Number 9, we're a local independent family business. So we're local, you know, why not support local businesses? But we're independent, we are directly authorised with the FCA. We don't have any links or tie-ins with any providers. We're under no pressure to sell you anything. It's purely based on what your interests are, what's in your best interest. We take great pride really in being an independent local individual firm. So it does mean that we can really act in your best interests at all times, which is really great for you to hear really. And number 10, the average inheritance tax bill per person is just over £200,000. So we feel that we can offer the leadership and creativity to make that reduced or even eliminated over time. So we've got to put things in action really. So we'll lead you, we'll make sure that things are getting done in a timely fashion to make sure that that inheritance tax is not paid by the family, and that your family retain all that hard-earned assets and savings over time and not the government. So that's 10 reasons why you would want to deal with us with inheritance tax planning. If you would like to take things further, or if you do think you have an inheritance tax issue, please don't hesitate to contact Laura, as I said, in the office, who we can book an initial meeting with, and we can have a very relaxed chat in the office, where we can explore your situation. You can ask us further questions about us. That's what we're here for, and then we can take it from there. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Okay, cheers, bye.